Hello, Nita here, and I wanted to show you a little journal I made from some junk mail. This was a trifold pamphlet that came in the mail. I love trifold. Look at that. Isn't that fun? You can kind of set it up, and I just love the way they flip out and fold up. I just love everything about a trifold. Anyway, I took it upstairs and I used some pink, blue, and yellow, just craft paint, and painted over words and pictures and kind of smushed them together. Got some nice green, lavender, a little bit of peach, and then I also added some coppery, shimmery paint. If you can see the shine there. I also had a border from our wall calendar. It's a great big calendar, and at the top it had these pretty flowers, so I cut those out and added those here and there. I used my white Posca pen to add some little extra embellishments. I used a spool and did some of the copper paint in blue, and just had some fun just covering it up. My intention in the beginning was just to cover it enough to then glue down some blank paper to use it as a journal. And then I decided that I wanted to make pockets and stuff. I think I'm going to use this one. What I was wanting a journal for was to do a devotion, a little study on the tail end of Romans 8. And there's just so many verses packed in there that are like memory verses from old, you know, that I remember from my childhood and have heard all my life. So I thought I would do a little study on those. Anyway, I had a gift bag from a function I went to, and so it was already decorated with these cute little punched out circles and that were all in the right color, and so I just glued those in as pockets. I have the front and the back on here, and they hold cards from the top, and then the sides of the bag I went ahead and made them a little side pocket. I had some cards from another project. My daughter was doing some scrapbooking, and these were laying out, and I just grabbed them. They are perfect. Just the right colors I needed. And then I went through my stickers and found some butterflies I had been kind of hoarding, and they were perfect. And I don't know if you can see, each one is different, and they're a little bit shimmery, kind of like that coppery paint that I was using. And I just really like those, and I even put one on the front here. They're just, I love this lavender, teal, and green colors together. That's my favorite color combination. And then I decided that there wasn't quite enough room to journal. Those would be great for some more private prayers or thoughts or whatever, but I needed bigger spaces really for writing. So I went on YouTube and I typed in something like fold out pages for junk journals or something like that, and came up with a tutorial by Gikerr, Gikerr, and she did a fine job of explaining these little fold out thingies that I'm going to show you. And so I'll put a link for her page, her YouTube down below, but you can see that they open up quite a bit, and I did two of them as a triangle fold and have them opening this direction. They can be glued in a little differently, so if you want to have more tuck spot opportunities or options, you know, because you could tuck in if this had been turned or something. And I used that same calendar page to embellish them with. Now this is the same fold originally, but it opens up as a big square. And then I just folded down one corner and again used that bit of calendar border. And then I'm starting to go in with my gelatos and a little stencil and just decorate the inside a little bit. Now these are just folded on the diagonal. It's a square piece of paper. It has to be square, any size. And I folded it on the diagonal from corner to corner, both directions. Then you fold it across the middle, again, both directions. So there's just 4 folds. Now, if you want a triangle when you're done, you start by pinching in the centers of the square. You fold it on the square and it becomes a triangle. Now, if you want a square one, you fold in your corners and it becomes a square. Anyway, she explains it better, I think, than I can, but I thought that was pretty cool. And I just thought these turned out so cute. Here's another square of paper. Again, I just had some scrap paper. It was exciting to find bits and pieces amongst my stuff that I already had, and it just worked perfectly. And you can see I put the pattern background there with my gelatos and a stencil. And if you fold in on the square, the sides here, it becomes a triangle. And you can keep going. You can glue it in like this, but I went ahead and folded it over one more time. Anyway, I added some washi just to help reinforce my pockets a little bit. You see that? There's a bit of a shine there. And I really like the way this turned out. And I'm excited to get started on my little Bible study. I'll probably use, I don't know, maybe some stickers or letter stickers to put some words in here, or cut out some words from magazines. I'm not really sure. Just, I see a lot of potential here, lots of room to play and to write whatever I want to do my study. So anyway, hope you have a good day and God bless.